What's going on, everyone? My name is Alpha, and today we're back with another Pokemon challenge video. Today we're on a ROM hack, and today's challenge will be, can I beat Pokemon Omega Fire Red using only gift Pokemon? So we've done this challenge in the past, however we've never done it on this game. So the challenge is basically I cannot catch my own Pokemon. I have to be handed my Pokemon. Any Pokemon that's handed to me or gifted to me I can use. Also, trading does not count, so I can't trade for any Pokemon. And trading wouldn't work anyways because I have to go catch a Pokemon to trade it, so either way that doesn't matter. And of course, just like any other challenge, I'll be using a lot of nicknames from you guys from the comments, so thank you so much for leaving comments in the comment section of the last challenge video. If you guys want to be nicknamed after a Pokemon in my challenge video, just leave it in the comments and hopefully I'll pick yours. And if you guys are excited for this new ROM hacking style of videos, of challenge videos I've been doing, please don't forget to leave a like, comment down below some challenge videos you want to see just like these, and also subscribe if you guys are not already. It'll greatly help my channel. And anyways, let's get into the challenge itself. Since we are playing Omega Fire Red, it is slightly harder, and I mean the starters are also different. I chose Smoochum because I feel like it is probably the most, kind of useful out of the three. I think this might be the best one. As well, Smoochum is the most versatile, I think. I mean, it's dual typing, so I believe Smoochum will be probably the best one. I say that, but I get destroyed by my rival. He just one-shots me, and I didn't have a chance to do anything. And apparently, I'm fighting these wild Pokemons in the wild. I'm not catching them. I'm just fighting them for XP, and I realized that I had an Oranberry. So I lost even without finding out my Pokemon had an Oranberry on it. Now, in this ROM hack, there will be a bunch of trainers who are kind of off. They're just randomly there, which is not normally in the normal game. There will be the NPCs that will be giving me the Pokemon I can use on my team. So the first Pokemon we get is a Trico. I decided to use this on my team as well. I assume it's going to be a lot of starters that's going to be on my team, but we're going to try to limit ourselves to just, a few starters, not too many. So we say that as we pick up a Torchic here, and also a Mudkip. So there's a lot of starters for us. Now heading into Pewter City. Pewter City will be the home of the first gym of the game, which is going to be Brock and his rock types. And we actually lose our first attempt against Brock, which is interesting. Anyways, we come back the second time around. We're gonna actually beat down the Geodude and then beat down the Vulpix. Luckily, Vulpix just missed all its move for some reason, so we beat down Vulpix, and then our Mudkip is able to save us and knock out the rest of his Pokemon, and it actually ends up getting enough XP to evolve right after the battle. So I mean, perfect for us. This team is working out pretty well, I guess. From here, I'm actually deciding to train up my Grovyle, because I needed, a Pokemon to beat down the second gym, which can be Misty's. And bullet seeding Trico actually is pretty useful in this Mount Moon Cave. And once we finish clearing through the dungeon, we'll be gifted some fossils. Obviously, those will be counted as gift Pokemon if we ever choose to use them. And also, we're going to teach ourselves some new moves, and then head into Misty's gym fight. Now, Misty's going to be a bit of a pain, I'm not going to lie. So right off the bat, she can start with Staryu. I'm going to start with my Grovyle. Grovyle one-shots it. Well, one move shots it, hits it 3 times. I take an Aerial Ace from Psyduck, which I was very confused by because I don't know when Psyduck got Aerial Ace, but it is what it is. And then the Seadra gets one-shotted, and as well the Love-Disc gets a hit off, but you know what? I lived it pretty easily because it's a Love-Disc. Togetic comes out, it can paralyze me, but luckily I froze it, and I beat it 1v1 using my Smoochum. And then the final Pokemon will be here, Starmie. I'm going to use Mud Slap so it doesn't hit me with any moves, and it actually worked out. Water Pulse misses, and I'm able to Bullet Seed her in overgrowth range, and we beat Misty. This run's going pretty well. We only blacked out once. We beat our rival, cleared through Nugget Bridge. We're actually gifted with a Cyndaquil, which is pretty good, I guess. I don't know if I really want to use this many starters on my team, so I'll keep it on the back burners just in case I get something better. And of course, we're gonna help Bill, and then go into the SS and also get a Totodile out here, which so many starters. I'm gonna stop. I think I'm gonna cut it off there. I don't think I'm gonna use any more starters. From here, we're gonna clear through the SS, and the SS is pretty easy to clear through, as you can see here. And then we're gonna head into the next gym fight right after we get another starter Pokemon called Squirtle over here. But then we're actually gonna head into the gym fight against Lieutenant Surge. Lieutenant Surge is gonna be the electric type gym leader. Of course, I do have a Marshtomp, so it is pretty easy to clear through it. So we knock out the Flappy pretty easily. We beat the Manectric 1v1. Surprisingly, it has Flamethrower. I don't know where that come from, but I'm able to knock out the Jolteon using my little Grovyle, and then the Magneton unfortunately is able to knock out most of my Pokemon, but my Grovyle ends up being able to 1v1 it with very little HP left. And then his final Pokemon will be a Raichu, and this Raichu is, I don't know what's wrong with it, but it just uses Focus Punch. Yeah, I have 17 HP. This is my last Pokemon. but I'm able to knock out the Lieutenant Surge's stupid Raichu, and we got the 3rd gym badge. For some reason, it just, why does it just use Focus Punch? But I mean, I don't know if that's just a glitch or that's part of the game, but it is what it is. We're actually gonna evolve our Grobot into a Sceptile. This is kind of our ace already. It learns Thunder Punch once leveling up, which is very interesting. Anyways, we're gonna clear through Rock Tunnel over here. Rock Tunnel gets a bit annoying. I'll admit that. I mean, it's not the most fun dungeon in the world. Anyways, heading into Celadon City, we actually evolved most of our Pokemon. We have a Jinx now and a Swampert, so we're heading into Celadon City. We're also gonna get a Jolteon for ourselves, so you know, everything's pretty nice. We got a new Pokemon, which is not a starter, luckily, and we're gonna head into the 4th gym of the game, which is gonna be Erika. Erika is gonna be the Grass type gym leader, and we obviously have a Jinx. Jinx is gonna be the Ice type Pokemon. We don't really have Fire types. I mean, we have Fire type starters that we don't really want to use to pollute our team with a bunch of starters, but Ice Beam Jinx will actually knock out most of the Pokemon, and then somehow my Sceptile loses a 1v1 against the Blissey over here, but luckily Jinx is here to clean it up. And then the Vileplume, it has Leech Seed and Sludge Bomb, which is not good. It's gonna knock out my Jinx, which is unfortunate, but I am able to Mud Slap down the Vileplume. It does knock me out, which is okay. Actually, with all the Mud Slaps, it actually helps us, because when I send out my last Pokemon, which is going to be our newly acquired Jolteon, it actually can't hit any moves against me, and I'm able to bite it down and actually knock it out. So I mean, somehow everything else dies but my Jolteon, but it worked out. From here, we're gonna clear through the Team Rocket hideout very easily. I mean, this is free XP for us. We're gonna run out of PP very soon. It doesn't matter, free XP, you gotta live with it. And then we're gonna fight against Giovanni. Giovanni's, the only thing that really excites me about Giovanni's team is the Persian and Kingler, I guess. But that's about it. We actually also get a Porygon from the game corner, which is, you know, kind of cool. We actually put it on our team because, you know what, we gotta try it out. We're gonna head into Lavender Town once again, and then we're able to just clear through it. I mean, our Pokemon are pretty low on the HP, so we're gonna head into the little circle that heals us, and then clear through the rest of the tower, meet Mr. Fuji, obviously get the Poke Flute, and then level grind all the way up because we need to head into the Self Scope Tower. Luckily, we got all the XP and basically all the items we really wanted. We're gonna use all our rare candies because this place is kind of hard. Anyways, heading into the rival battle fight of this place where we kind of had to do. My Jolteon, unfortunately, gets put asleep by a Crobat. I did not know it learns Hypnosis. It just randomly pulled it out there. But Shockwave does knock it out, and then the Wall Ring comes out. We're gonna knock out the Wall Ring with our Sceptile. Ampharos goes down. The Magmar tries to 1v1 against my Swampert, but Swampert is just so strong, it knocks it out. We're gonna get a cast from here, and I don't want a cast from on my team, I'll be honest, so we are not gonna be planning on using that. We're gonna beat Giovanni once again, and you know, our Jinx is pretty strong over here. Once we are done with that, we're actually gonna get a Tyrogue right outside of the fighting dojo, which is completely cool with us. I like Tyrogue. Hopefully we get the right one though. That's besides the point. We're gonna head into Saffron City's gym against Sabrina. Sabrina is gonna be the psychic gym leader, and our team is gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna start off the battle using my Porygon as she uses her Mr. Mime. She can start setting up. I'm gonna start setting up. I'm gonna use Tri Attack. She's gonna Baton Pass into a Gardevoir. Luckily, it puts a Wish, so it gets pretty scary because it got boosted up. But luckily, I burned it and it gets knocked out. Luckily for me, I'm able to knock out the Espeon as well, and also the Mr. Mime. So I took out 3 Pokemon with just 1 Porygon, so pretty useful. And then next up will be her Gengar. I'm gonna send out my Jinx. It's gonna one-shot the Gengar for us, and she sends her own Jinx. I don't really have anything to do against the Jinx, so I'm gonna try to Parasong it. It's gonna switch out into an Alakazam. I assume that's gonna happen, so I Thunder Wave it. It's gonna knock me out in return, but we end up beating down. We're able to beat down the Alakazam, but the Jinx come out. It's gonna be a bit of a struggle. It has Psycho Boost and everything. I'm able to Parasong it one more time, but it's stuck in this position where it just tries to Blizzard me all the time. It's gonna miss its Blizzard twice, and then I'm gonna switch into my Tyrogue, and it's gonna miss its Blizzard one more time, and we've actually beaten Sabrina again. The gym fight came close, and luckily for us, we actually beat it. So from here, we're actually head into Fuchsia City. We're gonna check out the little Safari Zone. It's pretty cool. New Pokemon added, and also new zones or new weather added to the zone, so just cool. We're gonna head into Fuchsia City's gym fight against Koga. Koga is gonna be the poison gym leader. I mean, I assume it's gonna be a cakewalk. So heading into Koga himself, I'm gonna 1v1 his Weezing with my Porygon 2. And from there, I mean, I just switch in between my Porygon and Jinx and my Swampert for a pretty easy badge. Swampert is gonna kill the fortress for us. Tentacruel comes out as his next Pokemon. Jinx is there to kill it. Crobat comes out. I mean, it puts me in confusion, but it's not gonna stop me. Psychic knocks it out. Venomoth comes out. Again, it's just too strong. Jinx is too strong. I told you. The Electro starts sharpening, so I'm kind of scared of what's gonna happen. But luckily, Swampert deals with that. I still don't have Earthquake. I have Mud Slap, but we handled the Electrode pretty easily. From here, we're gonna train up a little bit more for our team. We're able to evolve my Tyrogue into Hitmonlee, which is exactly what we wanted. We're gonna head into Cinnabar Island. Cinnabar Island is gonna be filled with a lot of things to do. We're gonna go to the Pokemon Mansion, clear through that pretty easily. You know, get our Pokemon pretty high level, and then head into the 7th gym, which is gonna be the Fire Gym. We're gonna get some free XP. Nothing too strong over here. They're still like not fully evolved Pokemon as trainers, which is kind of annoying. But heading into Blaine, he's gonna be the Fire type gym leader. And recognizing that his Arcanine is just a bit higher level than me, we're gonna be fighting an uphill battle. Surf actually almost 2-shots it while he tries to Fire Blast me continuously. If he just Solar Beam me, it would have been easier. He's gonna send out Ninetales next, which I assume is gonna be, you know, gonna have Solar Beam. So I decided to send out my Hitmonlee as a start. It's gonna kick it in the face, and then we were able to beat it down. Anyways, Typhlosion comes out next. I'm gonna Thunder Wave it as a Lumberry, and of course, it just kills me. So next Pokemon I send out will be my Ice type, of course. That makes the most sense. I'm gonna put it to sleep, and then I'm gonna 2-shot it with Psychic. Luckily, it stays asleep for one of those turns. And then Blaziken comes out. I'm gonna Psychic that thing down, and then his Soul Rock. Well, it doesn't matter. Soul Rock will get knocked down by my Grass type. So, interesting at the least. Anyways, the Magmar will come out, and it will finish my Grass type off, my Sceptile, and then I'm sending my Swampert. It's gonna get knocked down too. So I'm like, sending my Porygon 2, it's gonna get cross chop. I'm like, okay, just miss, please miss. It does miss this cross chop, and I'll kick it in the face, and we clutch things up with Hitmonlee. Oh my god, we keep running down to our last Pokemon, so that's a big issue right there. Anyways, we're gonna clear through Giovanni's gym pretty easily, and then head into Giovanni himself. He's gonna start out with a Flygon. I'm gonna switch into my Jinx real quick. Ice Beam will knock it out. It will knock out 5 Flygons, but it doesn't matter. We knock out the Flygon, and then he's gonna send out his Rhydon. Surf it will knock it down because there's no special defense on any of these Pokemon. Cacturne comes out. I decided to use Ice Beam against it. I missed because it has Sandveil, and I'm like, oh, I missed again, and I'm like, oh, that's tough. So I send in my Hitmonlee. If I miss 2 Ice Beam, of course I'm gonna send in my Hitmonlee with a lower accuracy move against Sandveil, and I'm able to 1-shot it using High Jump Kick. He's gonna send out Persian next. I mean, it misses Hypnosis, and then I kick it in his face. And you know, Hitmonlee is doing work out here. I accidentally taught it reverse, so now I gotta go to the move tutor and get my Blaze Kick back after this. But he's gonna send out his Swampert. I'm gonna send in my obviously Sceptile to 1v1 it, knock it out pretty easily, and then his T-Tar comes out. I mean, what else is it? I'm gonna stick in with my Sceptile. It's gonna 1-shot it, and that's the end of Giovanni. Ironically, the last gym of the game is actually one of the easier ones. And now we're gonna head against our rival one more time. He's gonna start the fight against us using his Crobat. I'm gonna 1-shot it using my Jinx. Ampharos comes out. I finally have a move to knock it out. Earthquake will 1-shot it, and then next up will be his Meganium. Oh, 1-shot that thing because it's a Meganium. He's gonna send out his Magmar. I'm trying to 1v1 it using my Jinx. It does not work out well, so I have to rely on my Swampert to knock it out. But it is what it is. Gengar comes out next. There's nothing much I could really do. I mean, I get to paralyze it with Jolteon, but then that's it. That's all I could really do. But I'm able to send in my Swampert and finish things off against it. Nothing too bad. From here, we're going to go through Victory Road and also the little gatekeepers of the badges. Clear through Victory Road and get our Pokemon to a pretty decent level, 70. I think 70 would be a decent level to be fighting against the Elite Four. Now heading into the Elite Four itself, the first Elite Four member of the game will be obviously Lorelei. We have one Pokemon named after her. Anyways, Lorelai's gonna start out using Dewgong at level 61. It's like, oof, that's a tough level. High Jump Kick 1-shots it though, lucky for me. He's gonna sound on Slowbro next. I'm gonna send in my Jolteon. I missed Thunder. He's gonna surf me. He's gonna put me to sleep. I try to wake up. It takes like 5 turns. I don't wake up ever. Jolteon gets destroyed, but luckily I have a Sceptile in the back, and it will knock it out. Milotic comes out as well. Boom, 1-shot it, knocked out. Walrein comes out, boom, 1-shot it. It's gonna protect, but 1-shot it at some point. Lapras comes out, I'm 1-shot that thing as well. And Sceptile is going crazy, he's killing everything. I hesitated, I was like, what's a Wigglytuff doing over here? Anyways, I'm able to, it uses Perish Song, but I'm able to knock it out using a Leaf Blade, and that's the end of Lorelei. Now heading to the next chamber, it will be Bruno. I'm gonna Frenzy Plant down his Steelix easily. He's gonna send out his Armaldo. I'm gonna switch it into my Pert. Pert's gonna kill him. Then he's gonna switch into his Hitmontop. I send in my normal type, which is obviously the best move, but luckily Porygon 2 actually knocks it out. Then Jinx will actually knock out the Machamp for us and the Donphan for us, and that's 2 Elite Four members down. The next chamber will be Agatha's. Agatha will be the ghost type Elite Four member. He's gonna start off using Shedinja. I'm like, oh no, do I have anything to stop Shedinja? I have Jolteon with Bite. I also have Hitmonlee with Blaze Kick, but I rather rely on Bite hitting. So Bite actually one-shots it. Of course. What Bite actually hits it. Anyways, Crobat comes out. One-shot that thing down with Thunder. Sableye comes out. Frenzy Plant. It's fun to use Frenzy Plant. Frenzy Plant and then Skedaddle. Then Gengar comes out. Psychic will knock it out. And his final Pokemon will be Mischievous. I mean, I tried almost 1v1C, but it gets annoying. I'm able to Leaf Play it and knock it out. And that's the end of Agatha. Oh no, there's a Hypno. Hypno gets killed. Anyways, heading into the next Elite Four chamber, which is going to be Lance. Lance is going to be the Dragon type Elite Four member. And he's going to start with a Salamence, which just caught me off guard. I was like, whoa, that's a whole ass Salamence. Anyways, I killed it with Ice Beam. Air type that comes out next. Send in my Swampert. Swampert's going to kill it. And then Charizard comes out. It's going to Blast Burn me, but that's alright. I Rock Slide it for some reason. I could use Surf, but it's alright. He's going to send out his Gyarados. His team is everywhere, but Thunder kills it. And he's going to send out his Dragonite. I'm going to Ice Beam that thing down. No, I won't. I use Rock Slide for some reason. Why did I switch into my... Okay, this is a weird round, but we beat the Dragonite, and then another Dragonite comes out. I don't know why the creator didn't put a Kingdra or like Flygon or I don't know, Latios, something like that. But for some reason, there's a second Dragonite. But anyways, heading to the champion fight against our rival. Our rival is gonna be, you know, a pretty strong matchup against us. He's gonna send out his Heracross. I'm gonna send in my Jinx. Psychic it, one-shots it. He's gonna send out his Ampharos next. My Swampert in the back will one-shot it using Earthquake. And then Meganium comes out. I don't know why he has a Meganium, but Ice Beam will knock it out. And then I'm gonna try to 1v1 his Magmar using my Jinx. I Psycho Boost it. Does not kill, just barely not kill. His Fire Blast actually doesn't kill me. Psychic it, I outspeed for sure. So I'm gonna sack my Jolteon against it, which is, you know, a bit of a shame for Jolteon. But anyways, send in my Jinx one more time, Psycho Boost it, and then boom, knock out his starter with my starter. His Metagross comes out. He's gonna spam like 5 full restores using it. Just go down. Like Swampert is gonna 1v1 you. It's it. Stop using full restores. Finally, he starts using it, and then we beat down the Metagross. Final Pokemon, we Wall Rain, Rock Slide. I crit it. I mean, it's not a good time for our rival, but we beat him down, and we beat the entire game using gift Pokemons only. So, that's a little fun challenge right there. And yeah, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Comment down below some challenge ideas just like this one. And also subscribe if you're not already. My name is Alpha. Hope you guys all had a great day. I'm out. Peace.